We got chicken, y'all. Alright guys, grab your aprons. We're going to get in here and cook up some good stuff. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. We're going to get in the kitchen and cook up some chicken. We're going to bake some chicken today. I had a package of chicken thighs, and they were partially froze, which made it easier for me to cut. I cut some to make chicken fingers, and I also cut some to make chicken nuggets. And if you looked at my previous video of how I made my breadcrumbs, in which I will put it in the link at the bottom so you can go back there and check that out, I made homemade pork rind breadcrumbs that are excellent for this recipe we're doing today. But first off, like I said, I got my chicken cut, and this is chicken thighs, and they're cut for nuggets and chicken fingers. And I need to marinate these, and I'm going to marinate these for about an hour. I've got plenty of time before I need to get it done, so I'm going to give it an hour so it can get some really good flavor into this chicken. So I am going to marinate it with some pickle juice. So I poured a cup of pickle juice. If I don't spill it, I got a cup of pickle juice that I'm going to pour in here, and what I'm going to have to do is every so often wiggle it around the chicken so that way it'll, you know, get all over the chicken. I'm going to put a lid on it, and here's my lid. And I'm going to put a lid on it and shake it around. I'll put it in the refrigerator also. You know, you don't want to leave your chicken out. Okay, so I've got the lid on, and I'll just shake it around every so often. That way, the pickle juice will get all over this chicken. And you could also use a Ziploc bag as well. But I had already dirtied this container cutting the chicken, so I felt no need to have to dirty something else. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to put this in for like an hour, and then we'll come back and drain the chicken from the pickle juice and get to breading this and baking the chicken. So I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, I am back, and we're going to get ready and make this chicken into nuggets and chicken fingers baked in the oven. So the chicken has been marinating in the pickle juice, and I have turned it over, shook it, did everything for an hour, and let it just sit there and marinate. And this is going to be some good stuff, I promise you. That pickle juice just brings out the chicken flavor. It is so good. Okay, I made up my breadcrumbs, and like I said, I'll have the recipe for that in the bottom and the video there. So just go back to that and check it out. It's real easy to make. It's only 3 ingredients in here. So very easy to make. Alright, so in 3 bowls down here, and I will put you down here in just a minute, but in 3 bowls. The first one, I have some almond flour, and I have it doctored up, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Then I've got 4 eggs. I'm going to mess up, y'all. I got 4 eggs in here. I'll put you down there in a minute, I promise. And in those 2 bowls, I've got my stuff. My stuff here. Salt, the pepper, the onion, and garlic powder. And I threw some in each bowl. And I'm going to whisk those eggs up in just a minute. But there's something I got to get done before I get to breading this chicken. Frozen bacon. I had pre-cooked this a while back and stuck this in the freezer so I can just take out what I need. Well, I need some today. So I'm going to get my Ninja back out, which is over here. I'm going to get it back out, and I'm going to throw the bacon in here. And we're going to crumble us up some, I hope. We shall see. So I'm going to take me out some. Let's see. about 7 or 8 pieces. We'll see what what goes on with that. And I got a few more left if I need it. But we're going to go with about 7 or 8 pieces. And I'm going to get this stuck in here. And maybe I'll get it through there. Be right back. Can y'all see that? Okay, now I'm going to add my gold dust in here. Let's see. I'll just use this. I'm not measuring. I just needed this little something to be able to spoon it out in here. We'll get the bacon and the crumbs all mixed together. We'll see what goes on with this. Just a little bit added there, and we'll see what happens. I might need to put the lid back on there. Y'all are so distracting sometimes, but I love having you in the kitchen. All right, let's see if I can get this whipped up here. Be right back, y'all. All right, there they are. So I'm going to get these out and get them put in the bowl, and we'll see if we need to make any more. Y'all be ever so careful if you have one of these. I have cut my finger with this thing. It was not good. All right, I got a spatula. So let me get this mess all off the sides here. All right, they gave me a pretty good sized bowl, but I don't think it's going to be enough for all the chicken that I have. So we're going to go with this and start breading chicken. All right. All right, guys. So here's how we're going to do this. I have the almond flour here, the egg here, and in this bowl right here is that mixture I did with the pork rind, breadcrumbs, with bacon, y'all. Oh, God, I cannot wait to try that. And what I really can't wait for is for y'all to come back in my comments, leave me a message, and let me know how good it was. So I'm going to get these eggs stirred up, and we're going to get to working on this chicken, y'all. And this recipe for this chicken being in that pickle juice is almost like eating at Chick-fil-A. But you know what? We're jazzing it up just one more step. Could we say that it's better than Chick-fil-A? You think? Well, you're going to have to try it and tell me. Make sure you have a pan with parchment paper on it. And I did kind of spray it some. And if you have the olive oil spray or something, use it. But I had the cheapo. That's all I got. So that's what I'm using. Alright, so I got the chicken right here. And I'm going to take it out and put it in the almond flour. Then come to the egg. And then come to the pork rinds. And I'm sorry I can't sit you anywhere better for you to see. This kitchen is not made for really videoing. And I apologize for that. But I'm going to use the bigger pieces that I'm going to call a chicken finger. And this is the messy part. So excuse my fingers, y'all. So I've got it in there, and I'm going to shake it off. And then I'm going to stick it in the egg. And I particularly don't want to stick my hands in that egg. Okay, I've got the pork rinds here. So I kind of moved it so you could see. And I'm going to let the egg drip off just a little bit. And let's put some pork rinds all over this chicken. Kind of pat it down. You want to pat it all over your chicken. And you're just going to lightly shake some of it off. Look at that, y'all. Looks good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some of this chicken breaded because y'all know I have a small oven. And I'll show it to you right before I get it in the oven. Be right back, y'all. Okay, I called them fingers, but they kind of fattened out a little bit. So Anyway, this chicken is all breaded up, and I'm going to throw it in the oven, 425. And I'm going to keep a check on it, but I'm thinking about 20-ish minutes. So I'll bring you back when they get done, and we're going to do a taste test. All right, I took the chicken out and let it cool for a little bit, and I'm going to put you down here and let you see it, and then we're going to do a taste test. Okay, guys, here is the chicken. Look at it. It is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that chicken. Oh my gosh, y'all. We got to get in here and taste this stuff. All right, so we're going to try this chicken. Let me find a small piece. And, look. Pickled marinated chicken with bacon crumbs. Pork rind bacon crumbs at that. Look at that. That's really good. Y'all, that is really good. Very tasty. Whew, that was good, y'all. The crust was thick. It held on very good. Here's another piece. Look at that beautiful piece of chicken. Look at that. Really good flavor. All you need now, if you want it, you don't need it, get you some of your favorite sugar-free barbecue sauce or some homemade ranch dressing, because that mess in the bottle is not good. Make homemade ranch dressing. So much better. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how I make chicken. And it's supposed to be a finger, but it's not a finger. But anyway, it's all good. So here is the chicken. And I'm still cooking chicken, but I wanted to go ahead and do this and taste it. And y'all got to get in the kitchen and start making up some chicken. So be sure, please come back. Please come back. Make this recipe. Come back and tell me how good it really was. All right, y'all. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next video. Happy eating, y'all. Bye now.